Hey, I'm Sonny,
And I'm Danielle.
and welcome to Love versus
versus
the List.
No, why are you saying it like that?
Love versus the List.
Love versus the List. It's a title.
Saying it too fast.
But there's no comma in it. It's Love versus the List. That's it.
Anyway, our lives are always constantly run by lists, whether they're physical lists or just lists up there.
He's pointing to his brain. But yes, he's right. From dating deal breakers to icks, from relationship rules to why someone breathing so loudly gives you the absolute rage. There is always a list.
There really is. Welcome to our weekly podcast where we share our own lists and our own annoyances on each other. Honestly, I don't know what's going to go wrong here.
Just sounds like a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
But of course, we also want you guys to share your list with us. So please, please do get in touch.
Yeah, you might be single, married, or just confused.
Or just here to judge other people's red flags. No matter what it is, you're in the right place.
You really are. This is
Love versus the
the
List.
List.
We'll get there.
Love versus the List.
Oh, that's okay. Now you're just taking the mic, aren't you? Hello and welcome to Love versus the List. How was that for an intro?
That's good. And you actually wanted to do it.
I did want to do it, yeah. Also, because you're feeling a little bit under the weather. So I thought, you know what? I'll step up today.
That's guilt.
No, there is no guilt. We're not getting into this.
It's guilt. How are you?
Better than you, evidently, because I feel good this week. I'm doing good.
Yeah.
The end.
Oh my God. Should we do this again?
No, I feel good. I feel like I've had a good week. Well, it's been a little bit chaos, hasn't it, in the behind the scenes
I would throw. I think it's been the worst week yet.
of 2026. We're only 3 weeks in, so
Yeah, exactly. You got to have one bad week, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the thing is, I feel good because I remember how horrific I felt a week or so ago
Yeah.
when I was really ill.
Yeah.
So in comparison to that, I feel great. However, you're right. It's not been a great week because you're ill. Mia is still under the weather.
You are the super spreader of the house, and you've made both of us ill, which is probably why you wanted to start this podcast, just because of the guilt factor.
You say super spreader, but what you could have done when I was really ill is you and Mia you could have taken Mia out
I did.
more.
I took her to 2 classes that we both normally go to.
More.
More. Okay, so what have you been doing for me while I've been ill
More.
then? More.
To anyone that doesn't have a child, this doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, and to anyone that's listening, it still doesn't because
No,
she's doing a
I'm
hand
doing
action.
the sign language for more.
More, yes.
More.
We have learnt a little bit of sign language since becoming parents, haven't we?
Yeah.
Which-
BSL.
BSL,
Yeah.
which is British Sign Language, not ASL, which is American Sign Language.
Which is more. No, that's American, I think. And then this is British. Sorry. Not important. Not important.
Not important.
At all.
No.
Oh, he's stopping us. Isn't my hair? Okay. Is that detrimental to... Okay. How are you?
Now your math's back on properly. I'm all right. Other than I hate talking about it because it gets on my nerves. I was saying this earlier on the way here. There's nothing more annoying than having, I don't know what I've got, cold, flu, COVID, I don't care. It's that thing of like, I feel all right, I feel a little bit tired and I'm a little bit snotty. And it's the most frustrating thing ever because I'm like, I'm done with it now. I'm bored of it.
Yeah.
Can we just get on with our lives? But I can't because it's affecting me and my breathing.
Yeah, you are under the weather, I think is how we would describe it.
Yeah, it can get in the bin.
Yeah.
It can really get in the bin. This week,
Yeah.
we have to quickly chat about it. We went viral.
We did. We did. And I'm going to be honest, I've been slightly let down by the great British public.
Yeah, so this video, you would have heard us talk about it on the podcast, but obviously it was over Christmas when me and my friend went out and I ended up coming home at 5:30 in the morning. It was a video that we just put out because we obviously thought it was just sort of nice little ad for someone who doesn't normally listen to the podcast to know what to expect when they do listen.
Yeah.
And it blew up. And
It went viral.
I have got some guys behind me.
You've got some loyal fans out there.
Yeah.
Also, for the fact that people say, oh, it's only really women on social media, women are the ones that comment. Apparently not. We found where all the men are and they're in our comment section saying, good lad, sounds like a great night out. Don't see what the problem is here.
Absolutely.
I did have a few women DM me. See, this is the thing. They're going to come straight to the source. They're not publicly saying it, but they're coming straight to the source saying, I would have been fuming, or my husband has done this before and I had the exact same reaction. So
Yeah.
thank you to those of you that were in support of me.
Thank you, Danielle's mum, for DMing her and making her feel better about herself. If you do want to get in contact with us at any time, you can, of course. loveversusthelist@gmail.com. You can DM us on Instagram like Danielle's mum did just there. And please give us a little 5 stars if you haven't done so already. It does go a long way. And we are building them and building them and building them. And I don't know what it builds to, but they just look good.
We're just collecting the 5 stars.
Got to catch them all.
Like Pokemon.
You do. Yeah, thank you for clarifying the tagline to Pokemon. Should we do Pit and Peak? You've got weird energy today and I love it. Pit and Peak.
Pit and Peak of the week. That's right, baby. She's back.
She's back.
She is back.
She's back, baby.
So my pit this week is over the last couple of days when I've been doom scrolling, because yes, I am an avid doom scroller, I have felt a little bit of that like horrible comparison feeling. I go into the year feeling really strong and really positive. As we know, I like to set my intentions for the year, and as we know, you do not. But
nothing wrong with that.
No, there isn't anything wrong with that. But I'm saying because I set the best intentions, it puts me in a really positive mindset. The problem with that is then when I'm scrolling, and obviously, you know, like we said, our household has been hit with a little bit of an illness, which isn't an ideal way at any time of year, but isn't an ideal way to start the year. And then I'm going on Instagram and I'm seeing people are going on these business class flights to the Maldives, and they're going to Dubai, and they're going to like, you know, doing fun things or doing these big house renos. Like, how often do I show you like a house reno on Instagram or TikTok and go, oh, look at that? And you're like, oh yeah, that's lovely. And then I like let out a sigh. And you're like,
yeah,
why?
I didn't like that the other day. Also, business flights to the Maldives in January got to be cheaper than normal, isn't it? Sod that.
No, I know. And it's actually not something that, I mean, we could have potentially planned that if we'd wanted. It wasn't even in our kind of plans to do anything like that. But I think with that, in comparison to the fact that our house has been a little bit rubbish because of, you know,
it's been a week. It's been a week.
Yeah, I think the comparison is just a little bit more extreme. And then I posted an Instagram carousel, and I was going through the photos, and I was like, oh, these are like non-photo. Like, what is the purpose of this? And I kind of had to remind myself, well, do you know what? Actually, a lot of people, not most, but a lot of people are also living this like very normal reality, like going to the Maldives, not necessarily normal. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity, or renovating a house. Usually people do once and they're like, never again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I've just been feeling a little bit of like that comparison. And I think I've worked really hard to like get rid of it over the last couple of years. And then I felt it creeping in again. So I feel like that's a little bit of a pit for me, being like, oh, I'm a bit annoyed at myself, I guess, that I'm allowing that feeling to arise.
Yeah.
But, you know, I know what I've got to do, and I know that it's normal. I need to shake it off. In the words of T Swizzle, I need to shake it off,
baby.
Shake it.
Shake
Or
it
shake
off.
it like a Polaroid picture.
That would be Outcast.
Yes, no, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just giving another comparison.
Nice.
My peak.
Yeah.
So my peak this week, we have spoken about it in the past on the pod. Our bathrooms are completed.
Yeah.
We've got there, guys. We actually technically did finish them before Christmas, but there was a couple of minor little things, like a shelf had to go up and things like that. But they are finished, they are completed, and they are my pride and joy.
They are beautiful. Pretty wild that your pit and then your peak are very sort of similar things.
No, it's not a full home renovation though.
No, but you showed me the other day someone's island in their kitchen when I'm like, look at that. And I was like, oh, that's nice. And then you pulled your phone away from me and then just sighed. And you're probably about to post our brand new bathrooms that we've just had done. And it's going to happen to someone else. They're going to look at our bathrooms and then go,
oh, now I feel bad.
But this is how wild Instagram is.
Well, yeah.
But this is what I'm saying. This is why you shouldn't compare. And like,
No.
it doesn't matter. But yes, we have had our bathrooms done. I mean, I don't know how we lasted so long with our basic bitch sinks.
Right. We had no mirrors.
We had no mirrors on the wall. We were using little plastic mirrors on the side.
Yeah, we just bought cheap ones from Amazon when we first moved in because we thought, but we'll get the bathrooms done quite soon. We've been living there for 2 years and they've just been done now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm very happy. We still need some artwork and bits to like put on the walls, but we have bathrooms and I'm really pleased with them.
We really do. Yeah, we do need to at some point discuss we've basically got like a double vanity unit in our ensuite. So obviously his and hers sinks, which is amazing.
But it's actually kind of hers and hers.
It's hers and hers. And he just occasionally uses one sink and half a drawer. We will go through that at some point. My pit this week, I mean, it's pretty obvious. You just obviously making me ill. I mean, it's a little bit of karma, I'm going to be honest, because last week I said you were moping around. What have I been doing this weekend?
Mope.
Moping around. Yeah.
You're a mopey dopey.
Yeah. Moping around like a mopey dopey. So, I mean, I'm going to throw it out there as well. It's just a weird week.
Yeah.
It's on the way here. Tyre of the car.
Oh,
got a
that was
screw in the tyre of the
unfortunate,
car.
isn't it? Yeah.
It's just, no, not this week, please.
No, but maybe it's like, let's get it out the way. Because let's be honest, January's a rubbish month anyway, isn't it? It lasts about 74 weeks.
It does.
So maybe let's get all of that badness out the way. People have been saying, although this year is the year of the horse and last year was the year of the snake, apparently the new year actually starts in February. I don't ask me to explain it because I don't know.
I need the new year to start in March. February's no good.
But then other people say the new year really starts when spring has sprung.
Why don't we just get rid of Jan? Why don't we just do that?
I don't think it works like I don't think we can just get rid of it. Like
well, then why don't we start the new year then in March?
Well, that's what people are saying because that's spring, isn't it?
Yeah.
People are saying actually these are the months for hibernation, which let's be honest, we're doing because we're ill. And then when you get to spring, that's the new year. So that's when you kind of like set the intentions and that's when you feel like fresh and people do the spring cleaning, don't they? They're like, resort. No one is doing that now. No. Everyone's just trying to get through January. And like
Christmas in January, New Year in March. I'd be happy with that.
Would you have all that time off work in between?
No.
Okay.
No. Just make something good about January. Maybe put Christmas there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then what would be in December?
December's great. Just December.
But December was great because of Christmas.
Yeah, but
Anyway.
Let's not get bogged down by that.
What's your peak?
My peak is, I'm going to be honest, Daniel, it's been a tough one to find this week. I'm really scraping the barrel for a peak.
Really old head scratcher, isn't it?
It's not been a lot peaking this week. Okay. I'm going to be completely honest with you. My football team won a game. Which is I'm happy about.
Why? And why are you even happier about that?
Because apparently they're your football team that we won against and your dad's football team. And it's a big rivalry in London. Tottenham, West Ham. West Ham won. The underdogs won. That's what we like to see. That's what everyone likes to see, the underdogs win.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just that Tottenham think they're better than everyone else. And really, they're not.
This is not that podcast.
It's not.
This is not the podcast.
No one cares other than me. You did ask.
Okay.
All right. Well, then, other than that, I was quite happy that Bruno Mars is back.
Yes, you are a big Bruno Mars fan.
Yeah, and I'm an annoying big Bruno Mars fan, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you for why.
I'll tell you for why.
Because I was a Bruno Mars fan, and this is no joke, and I know everyone's going to go, oh, wanker, saying that. I used to listen to him on YouTube before he had any music out.
What a wanker.
I know. I did. And I went to see him.
You, by the way, not Bruno Mars.
Well, he might be one as well. You don't know. I went to see him at his very first UK gig.
Oh, that's actually quite cool. Where was it?
It was at Hammersmith Apollo. And me and my brother went. My brother got me the tickets.
That's a pretty big gig for a first UK gig.
Yeah, but you've got to remember, Grenade already went number one.
Oh, so he was already big.
So, yeah, but, I mean, his stadiums now.
Yeah,
that was like 2,000
now.
capacity. Like, then he obviously did arenas, and now he's stadiums.
And he's doing a lot, isn't he?
Yeah.
Although, are you going?
I would like to go. Do you know what the annoying thing is, Danielle? I couldn't get any tickets to go see Bruno Mars. He's like my favourite artist, genuinely, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't get any tickets to go see Bruno Mars. You know I work for Capital. We give away tickets left, right and centre. Oh, your name's Sheila? Yeah, do you want some tickets? There you go. Win your way in. You have some. Oh, Derek, you want to go as well? Oh, I have some. I'm like, Oprah, you get a ticket. You get a ticket. I'll tell you who don't get a ticket. Me.
Shall I call up and be like, hello, I am Sheila. Can I have some tickets, please?
You can do it. I'll be like, oh, you're another Sheila. We're just giving away to the other one. It is annoying. I mean, it should be a peak. It's a peak. He's going on tour.
He's going on
By
tour.
hook
It's
or
gonna
by
be-
crook, I will try and get some
And I've
tickets.
seen a lot of people have got tickets.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I know.
at stadiums.
I know. They probably listened to Capital, gave them all away. Probably gave them all away.
Should we get a little tiny violin? Johnny can't go to Bruno Mars. Well, actually, you don't even know if you can't. You just haven't got tickets yet.
Yeah. I hold hope he's doing 6 nights there. So you would think, I mean, that's a lot of nights at the Wembley. Although I've heard rumours that someone is going to be doing more nights at Wembley Stadium this
Go
year.
on.
Record breaking. I can't tell you.
Go on.
It's a rumour. I can't tell you. Record breaking amount of nights
Yeah.
in the UK.
Yeah.
Wembley Stadium. You heard it here first.
Yeah. Has he got
Right.
good style?
Huh?
Has he got good style?
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
You,
No,
you're the
you
one that
can't
said,
do that.
You said it on a public
you're
platform.
putting my job at risk.
I think
You
I was
can't
putting
do
your
that.
job at risk when
I didn't say that.
When I asked to fraudulently call them and ask for tickets.
I didn't say it. Didn't say, don't put my job at risk.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I was just
Don't know
saying.
what you're talking about.
I've heard rumours. We had a message on Instagram this week that was quite funny.
Yeah.
And we put it on our story.
You really sat tension in your body, aren't you?
Well, because I feel like I've got to defend myself now after you
You sat
outed
there
me.
with your arms crossed, like, oh yeah, we
I'm
had a message.
comfortable.
Okay, sorry. Carry on.
Comfortable, leave me alone.
All right. Well, you don't want me to leave you alone, otherwise you'll be doing a solo podcast.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wouldn't want to lose our millions of listeners, would we, doing that?
What happened this week?
This week we had a message on Instagram that we found quite funny. So someone obviously listened to one of our past episodes, and it was about, do you remember we had an email in about petty revenge?
Yes.
And someone said that they their ex still has their club card on their phone.
Oh, the woman who gets all her Christmas
Yeah.
Prosecco and the turkey and everything.
Exactly.
With the points.
So the ex racks up all of the points every year, and then at the end of the year, she uses all the points to pay for her Christmas dinner.
Genius.
Genius idea.
Yeah, great petty revenge. Nothing
Absolutely.
too serious, but
so
great.
someone obviously listened to that episode and
Yeah.
thought they would send us a message on Instagram, and they said something quite similar, that I'm still logged into my ex-husband's Costa card. I watch it until he gets a free one, and then I pop on out to get a cheeky caramel latte, which I think is perfect.
Also, how closely are you having to watch the
But you would
points?
though, wouldn't
like,
you?
like daily? Is this a daily? Like, how often does he go to Costa?
Well, she would know, I'm assuming.
yeah.
But then at what point does he go, Costa, when am I getting my free caramel latte? I don't know.
Unless he knows that she's taking it and he's just like, do you know what? Maybe he did you dirty, or maybe he's just a nice guy
Yeah.
and he's going, go on, Sheila, you have that caramel latte. Apparently everyone is Sheila today.
Yeah. And also the amount of probably calories in those caramel lattes, he's probably thinking, well, I'm playing the long game here because you'll get diabetes at some point. Give her an extra pump while you're at it. Not like that. It's not 10 a.m.
You and your pumps.
It's not 10 a.m. So we also put on our Instagram story, if you've got any other stories like that,
Yeah.
please do let us know. Now, we
Hey.
actually we didn't get like ones that were sort of noteworthy to read out
Yeah.
on the Instagram, but we did get an email.
Okay.
And I think you're going to love it. Do you want to read it or do you want me to?
If it's about revenge, I want to read it.
Okay, fine. There you
Right.
go.
Okay. Who's this from? Oh, this is Anon.
Then on.
This is from Anon.
Then on.
Okay. Danielle and Sunny, my boyfriend cheated on me and even had the cheek to deny it to me when I had receipts from the girl. He begged for me back, and that's when I made the decision to stay but ruin his life. I worked out it will take me 8 months to save up for a deposit and furnish a new place. So that was how long I was going to get my revenge. Oh, that's a long game,
It's a
isn't
long
it?
game. 8 months.
I did something daily to ruin him. Some big, some small, all satisfying, and he had no idea. Please listen and don't judge. We listen and we don't judge.
I can't wait for this. When someone says that, you know it's going to be good.
I would hide his stuff, cancel his appointments, open his parcels, take cash from his wallet. I would often dip his toothbrush in the toilet.
No.
I would occasionally burn his dinner, cook dinners I know he doesn't like, demand to go home early from nights out. I forgot his birthday. I'd wake him up in the middle of the night to talk when he's tired. Constantly chip away at his self-esteem And I've been over friendly with his friends. One I still flirt with now. No regrets. Highly recommend.
Wonderful.
I moved 2 years ago this year, and the day I moved out, I was a ghost. I played the long game, and boy, did it feel good. No wonder you're a non, because that is some
I mean, it's very specific.
very specific. There's a long old list of things, though. Some, lol, like opening the parcels, taking the cash from his wallet. I mean, theft. Can't condone, but also,
Yeah, fair play. Having cash. There is cash nowadays.
right?
Yeah.
Toothbrush in the toilet.
Yeah, I
Nah.
no. I mean, he wouldn't know.
He cheated on her, but
I mean, fair play. She's like the
Yeah.
Picasso of the long game.
yeah, I think like the most annoying ones for him will be like waking up in the middle of the night to talk, or like demanding to go home early from nights. I mean, I do that now. I demand to go home early from nights out.
And you wake me up in the middle of the night to talk.
I've done that a couple of times, haven't
Go on,
I?
you're going to admit now that you dipped my toothbrush in the toilet, isn't it? It was getting dirty, wasn't it?
Wow.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Yeah, I like that. Well, I don't like all of it. I don't like the constantly chip away at his self-esteem.
But what's he done to her?
He cheated on her.
Yeah.
Not
so what's
good.
that? Not good.
That's not good.
You're terrible. So he's obviously done that to her self-esteem.
Yeah. I mean, I understand if she hadn't have been saving up for the deposit and furnishing a new place, would she have just left straight away? Because also that's still putting a lot of energy into essentially something that you don't want, you don't care.
Yeah,
It's like drinking the poison and asking someone else to die. Like she's having to think of all these things. She's actually having to put in effort. Like, yes, she's getting a little bit of enjoyment out of it, but wouldn't she get more enjoyment if she actually just left at the start of the 8 months?
well, no, because then she wouldn't be dipping his toothbrush in the toilet or taking cash.
But she wouldn't care. The cash thing, okay, look, she's got a deposit to save up for.
The cash thing, yeah.
I don't know. Look, do you know what? If it brought you joy, honey, then
Fair play. I just love that she's not put her name on.
would you?
I mean, I see her email address, so
You could out her.
I would never. That's why if you message it anonymous, we'll keep you anonymous.
Will you tell me?
No,
Sheila.
Sheila. Always Sheila. We need to do our list before we get to our emails.
Oh, okay.
Nearly forgot.
Okay.
I know that you've probably got one on the top of your head. Although someone on TikTok this week did say, I've seen 5 clips of yours in a row, and pal, it sounds very one-sided. Good luck to me. To me. Feel sorry for me.
Yeah, probably because that person who commented is probably a man
Oh yeah, he was a man, yeah.
and probably likes going out until 5:30 a.m.
Yeah, he probably does.
So,
Yeah.
okay,
fair
well, go on then. You start with your list then.
Okay, I'll start with mine. I think I know you quite well.
I think so.
I feel like I've asked a lot of questions about your history and where you grew up
Okay.
and the houses you've been brought up in. I must have missed one point in particular, that you were born in a barn, my darling. That must have seemed to have slipped the conversation that you were born in a barn.
Please elaborate.
I know we've discussed you not closing the fridge door before.
Which I'm getting better at.
Thank you. And you haven't even used your alarm yet.
No.
When Mia's asleep, you seem to make a lot of noise. Crash, bang, wallop, right? The dishwasher door opening is quite a loud door anyway.
Yeah.
When Mia's asleep, I tend to close the kitchen door just so it doesn't make a lot of noise. You know, putting cutlery away, opening, getting our coffee mugs out for the next day, clink, 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 bash, 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 bosh, 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 right? If the door's closed in the kitchen, it does muffle the noise out upstairs. It
Okay.
really does. You, however, when Mia's asleep, don't care. I come home at night, right, from work about probably 1:45 in the morning. I crawl around on my eyebrows, up the stairs, down the stairs. I barely breathe so I don't wake anyone up. You, however, seem to think that she can sleep through anything. Oh, no, she didn't the other day, did she? You in the kitchen, bang, dishwasher, throwing the cutlery in the drawers. Just crash out the mugs. Crash, crash. Any noise that you could have made, you did. And did it wake her up? Yes, it did. So, close the door. Okay? You weren't born in a barn.
Really pointing that finger at me, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, I apologise and I will do that because actually that's for me and that's not even for you. So I will do that.
Yeah.
However, you say you think she'll sleep through anything. Do you not remember the time we had the bathroom work was going on,
Yes.
drilling, and our girl was there asleep in the playroom, just conked out.
Yeah, and it was quite a loud noise.
And it was that was drilling.
That was drilling.
Right,
Yeah.
right above her head.
Yeah, but you made her ill this week, so she's probably more prone to waking up. So,
Okay, I will make an effort
yeah.
to close the
Just
door.
close the kitchen door. Go in the kitchen. Close the door
Close the
behind
door,
you.
yeah. The thing is, you know what? I've pushed the door and there's been like this weird random gust of wind out of nowhere and the door's then slammed.
What's that coming out your mouth? Because it's coming out now. Yeah, just if you weren't born in a barn, just close the door behind you.
Okay, I will do that. I'm sorry, darling. Shall I do my list?
Well, if you want to.
I do.
Oh, well, there you go then.
The other day, we were having a conversation and we were both just sitting there chilling. And I can't remember what it was about, but I was in the middle of like my sentence and you had your phone in your hand, but you were engaging in the conversation. I then started another sentence straight away and I turn. You have opened Instagram and are scrolling on your phone in the middle of a conversation.
What were you talking
Not
about?
only is that on a list, that is just so rude.
What were you talking about?
Well,
Can't have
exactly.
been groundbreaking.
But I even turned to I did that thing that we all women do. Okay, fine.
Yeah. All right. Fine. Good night.
And then I said, you literally just started scrolling on your phone in the middle of a conversation. And you went, you'd finished. No, I hadn't.
Oh, in my head, you had.
Yeah. No, I hadn't. I hadn't. And you did actually, I think you felt a little bit bad. You're like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I did feel bad. Of course I wouldn't want to just start scrolling
But
mid-conversation.
you did it.
Yeah, but I didn't, obviously, I must have thought you had finished.
No. I think what it is it's also autopilot. If you have your phone in your hand for long enough, your thumb's going to swipe up, you're going to go on Instagram, which is an awful thing. I'm probably the same, but I don't think I would ever do it in the middle of a conversation.
I think you have done before.
Well,
but
unless you can prove it.
Well, this is the problem, isn't it? Because women go, well, actually, at 10 p.m. on Thursday morning, you did it. Where I'm just like, I'm sure you've done it once, but I haven't got
10
receipts
p.m. on
for
Thursday morning.
See? There we go. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You always have receipts. Blokes are just a bit like, oh, I'm sure you've done it before, but I'll just get over it.
Well, like I said, until you can prove it.
Exactly.
Where I can prove it because this happened the other
I did
day.
apologise, and I'll apologise again. I didn't mean to. What were you talking about?
I can't remember now.
No.
But just for in future, if we're having a conversation, focus.
Focus.
Focus on me.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. Okay.
No phone. Unless your phone rings. No.
God, my phone don't ring.
No, it doesn't.
You've got to be joking. Who rings me?
No. Do you know what does annoy me? And this isn't something that you do. This is actually something my mum does.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, go
Pepsi
on.
Pat.
Go on.
So my mum wears her Apple Watch. And you know how you can get like your messages through to your Apple Watch and it will like vibrate?
Yeah.
My mum will be mid-sentence to me. So she'll be the one speaking. Her watch will obviously vibrate. And she'll stop. She'll literally mid-sentence stop. See who the WhatsApp's from. And I think, if it's an emergency, someone will be calling you. If your phone starts ringing, then obviously you can look who it is and you either answer it or you don't, whatever. But she does that all the time. And I'm like, Mum.
But that's so easy to do. And I think that's anyone with an Apple
It's a
Watch.
habit though. Yeah, but I have been in conversation before. We've been recording this podcast before and I wear my Apple Watch and I felt it vibrate. I don't go, sorry guys, so it just...
Yeah, but that's different, isn't it? Because you're not just in a normal conversation.
But if I was with you, if I was with my mum, if I was with anyone that I'm very, very familiar with, like my family, I would just never do it.
Maybe.
She does it all the time though.
Maybe, Danielle.
What?
It's a common denominator here. Maybe it's you talking. Maybe it's you.
Oh.
Maybe you're boring the arse off of everyone and they're trying to find an excuse.
Maybe it's my dad texting my mum saying, is she still talking? Because I
Yeah.
want to come in the kitchen, but I don't want to.
Yeah. But that I do think that with Apple Watches, as soon as you get a buzz, of course, it's just your natural reaction.
yeah,
it's the same
it's
with a
so
phone. As soon
bad.
as you get a buzz on your phone, regardless of what you're talking about, you go, have a
Yeah,
look at it, don't
yeah.
you?
Well, they say as well, don't they? People like you should obviously shouldn't have your phones at the dinner table, but if you're out with a friend, like I have before, I put my phone face down, and people think that if you put it face down, it's like you're not being rude, but it's still there. It's still like you're either expecting or hoping or waiting for something. Now, I would only put my phone out now because of Mia,
Yeah.
and more so if you and I are out together, I would have my phone out because I know that someone else, one of our parents, will be looking after Mia.
Yeah.
If I'm out and I know you're at home with her, I don't feel the need to have my phone out so much because I'm like, well, you're with her. You'll do whatever. Like you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But it is, yeah, it's a thing, isn't it? It's technology's taking over.
Only now.
Well, no, it has been, but I just feel like I've noticed it a little bit more recently as I try to be a little bit more present, just
Good.
in overall life.
Same.
Same, he says, opening his phone and scrolling on Instagram.
Same. Yep.
Have you got any more emails?
We listen and we don't judge.
You don't even listen.
Well, then we don't judge. Yeah, we've got an email in. This is from Jazz. Don't forget, you can email us. I know we said it at the beginning of the podcast, but loveversuslist@gmail.com. Also, you can DM us, whatever. Danielle reads them, don't you?
Oh, I do. Yeah,
Juicy
slide into the
DMs.
DMs at Love Vessel List.
This is from Jazz. It says, "Hi, Danielle and Sunny. I wanted to write in because I feel completely burnt out by dating. I'm single. I want a relationship, and I'm putting myself out there on the apps, dates. The whole thing has just started to feel a bit more like a job than something actually exciting. There's the same conversations, the same first date questions, and it's all just samey same and boring. What's confusing is that nothing bad has happened. There's been no heartbreaks or no drama. I'm just tired. Tired of getting my hopes up. Tired of starting again. Tired of feeling like I have to stay optimistic all the time. Now, part of me wonders if I should take a proper break from it and just stop forcing it. But another part of me worries if I stop trying, nothing will ever happen and the older I will get. Do I push through it and trust the process or just step back and just hope something will eventually work out? Love you guys, Jazz."
Jazz, I've been you.
Have you been single? Yeah.
You need to stop with that now.
What was it, your chat?
What advice would you give Jazz?
I would give Jazz,
Push through or pull back?
I would say pull back. My child brain being silly. I would say pull back purely because I do believe that when people say when you're not looking for it, it sort of does come along. I feel like sometimes trying so hard to go out there and date, you're constantly comparing one date to another, this, that, whatever. I'm not a massive fan of the whole dating apps personally because one, I've never really been on them. Two, they've never really worked if I had have been on them.
Yeah.
I like to meet people when I'm out or whatever. And I think you look at people differently then, and you're not bound by your phone. Messaging someone, getting to know them through a text or through a messaging service that are on the apps. I feel like people paint themselves out differently on those apps until you actually meet them. And then suddenly you've got a false version of what they are because then you've met them.
Yeah.
And then they're not the same. Where actually, if you meet someone off the bat, and you're in a bar and you just meet someone, you go, "Oh, I quite like that person."
Yeah,
And
but
then
that's not happening,
there's
though.
no painted picture. But I think
People aren't meeting in bars anymore,
they
Sunny.
do.
I don't think they do.
I think they do, Daniel. I think you'd be surprised. I think I'd say we, not us, but I think
As a
people
generation.
do, as a generation, rely on these apps to meet people. And I actually think if we all got off our phones, and I know this is a bit thingy me saying this now, if we all got off our phones and started speaking to people on the train, or started to speak to people when we were out, or you know, old school, offered to buy someone a drink at a bar, or I don't know, just allowed ourselves in that world, like old school days, they had to because phones weren't around.
Yeah.
Just make conversation with people, being nice to people. And I do think if you open your eyes up in that world and less on the apps or whatever, you've probably got more chance of one, meeting someone and actually liking one, how they look and not just how they look on a picture that they've put up, you know, and a bio of them.
Yeah.
Like you're actually putting yourself in the scenario with them. And then you can imagine going on a date with them. than the other way round of just messaging them and we're going to go on a date soon.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, because I would actually give the opposite advice. I would say push through. But I think the actual thing would be your mindset, Jazz, because I have been that person that been like, right, I'm just going to go on, like, I'll start talking to someone on an app. And then already I'll be like planning, like, oh, I wonder where we're going to go on our first holiday. I wonder what our kids are going to look like. I
Holiday?
wonder, we're like, you know, if we get married, will his surname suit my surname?
Wait, is
Like,
this before the first date?
yeah, like I've like done things like that and allowed my mind to get carried away. And that, I think it's that's a problem. I don't think it's going on the dates, because let's be honest, like, a girl needs to eat. Go on the dates, but take it for what it is. Like, you need to eat. You want to do something with your Tuesday night, because we don't make first dates on Thursday, Fridays, or Saturdays. They're high priority dates.
Yeah.
We don't make first dates on those. But like, you need to do something on your Tuesday night anyway. You want to, you know, you've got a new outfit you want to wear. So you got to go out, you got to eat anyway. You may as well have some company whilst you have dinner. Like, literally take it for what it is. Therefore, you're not setting yourself up for, oh, what if this guy doesn't become my husband?
But she's saying that she's bored of that. It's the same conversations, the same first date questions.
But she's also responsible for that as well.
Don't come at Jazz.
No, I'm just
Don't come at
saying,
Jazz.
like, if it's the same conversation, you are in control of the conversation just as much as the other person.
Yeah, but they might not be dating as much as what she is. She might be bored of the same questions that she might be asking those people she's on dates with.
Then she needs to find a way to spin it, to shift the conversation out of the ordinary, because, you know, a lot of people are nervous when they go on dates, and it is the same questions that keep, you know, tell me about your childhood, tell me about what you do for work, like, have you got any siblings? Like, they are the standard questions that I do think people are interested in,
Yeah.
because you don't want to get too deep or anything. But maybe, Jazz, this is your chance to be a little bit different. And even if you need to use ChatGPT for, like, what are 3 interesting, yet not overly used questions that you can ask on a first date that will really, like, provoke thought.
Oh, no.
I would do that.
No.
No?
You can't use ChatGPT for date questions.
You absolutely can. If she's
No.
bored,
We shouldn't get into this.
if she's bored of the same conversation, either that or come up with new questions then yourself.
Have you seen the they've done like a research on what someone's brain looks like before using ChatGPT and someone after ChatGPT?
I bet it's pretty bleak after, isn't it?
Not good. Not good.
Good.
No, you can't use ChatGPT for date questions. Why, if you can't think of those questions yourself or want to know those answers to the
Yeah.
questions that you've got, why would you need someone else to give you those questions?
Then don't moan about the conversation being boring, because Jazz is 50% responsible for that.
But this is why I think she should stop going on dates. And actually, if
But-
she was in a bar, let's
Mhm.
say for instance, then she might not ask the same questions as what she would do on a first date.
Of course you would.
No, because it'd be different.
But
It'd
hang
be
on,
like,
but you're saying pull back from dates, so therefore she wouldn't be going out and she wouldn't be looking for it.
pull back from dating, live your life, go out, speak to more people, speak to the person on the train, speak to Paul in the office that is flicking his pen at you. Do you know what I mean? Make those conversations, see where they go. Don't assume they're going to go that way, but if they do, go with it, run with it. Don't ask ChatGPT for questions on dates. No.
I would.
No.
Just for inspiration.
I
I would.
don't like it.
If she is complaining that the conversation is boring and she is not willing to help shift that, then her going out isn't going to, because you know what will happen? She'll go out, she'll see someone across the bar, she'll talk to Paul flicking his pen in the office, and she'll be like, Paul, have you got any siblings? And then we're back to square one again. Because she won't be thinking about these interesting questions, because she'll probably be nervous. She'll probably be like, oh God, I don't know what to say. Just say something that's like non-offensive, that's very safe.
I'm going to ChatGPT something.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm going to do
Okay.
it. What would you like me to ask ChatGPT? What would you ask? 3 date questions on ChatGPT.
But like, no, I would say, what are thought-provoking? You've got to be really specific. This is the
Okay.
thing.
What are
Or
Thought-
give examples of 3
so
thought.
sorry, what am I
Give
writing?
examples of.
So not what are.
No.
Well, you said it. Give examples of
Three
thought-
thought-provoking
Yeah.
questions that can be asked on a first date.
Could be asked on a first date.
Wait. Avoid the stereotypical
Avoid the stereotypical
typical questions
questions.
and make them
And wow, you really use ChatGPT a lot. Make them
something
something
that can then progress
and progress
into a
into
deeper conversation.
deeper conversation. Okay.
I would have also, you could add it on the next one,
I'm not
like
doing it
make
again.
it more lighthearted. No, but you can add like little points, can't you?
Right. Come on, ChatGPT. Don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. Okay. Here we go. So question number 1. So this is, we're on a first date.
By the way, you can just take inspo from these. You don't need to ask these word for word.
Fine. I'm going to read them word for word and
Yes.
verbatim just for the sake of the podcast. What's a belief or perspective you've changed your mind about in the last few years, Danielle?
I think that's a really interesting question.
And what's your really interesting answer?
Well, Steve, I've become a mum in the last few years, so there's loads of things.
And why are you dating now when you've got a partner at home?
Because he's doing my head in.
Okay. Question number 2.
Yeah.
What part of your life right now feels the most intentional?
Another brilliant question.
And what's your brilliant answer?
The part that feels most intentional to me is my daughter, and actually is this podcast. I feel it gives me a sense of identity and a sense of purpose, and it's something I feel really passionate about, and it's really nice to have a hobby and something that I feel passionate about that is also, I guess, work as well.
Okay.
I think I feel very, very grateful for that. How about you, Sonny?
Don't know. Question number 3. Question number 3, I actually do think is a really good question.
Go on.
I don't really like the other 2 because I think they're too much if you ask them on a date, personally.
But
If
the way you
someone said
ask them as well, what
What is
are
a
your
belief
beliefs?
or
Yes, but-
perspective that has changed your mind? No. However, this is a really nice question. I actually do really like this. And I think it's a really nice question to ask someone in general. When do you most feel like yourself? I think that's a banging question.
Okay, so therefore she got, even if you don't like the other 2, although you would spin the other 2 and make them a little bit more with your tone of voice,
Yeah.
you've got at least one question out of that you probably would never think to ask.
Yeah, but it's relying on technology to do it all over again.
You're not, but what's the difference between that and if you were to read a book and it were to have some really thought-provoking questions in it and you're like, oh, I like that question, I'm going to go ask it. There's no difference. It's because ChatGPT has got this kind of negative, like, oh, we don't think. And don't get me wrong, I do think that it's used for a lot of things that it shouldn't be. But I think for this instance, there's actually no difference. And there must be a book out there that's been published that's like, 10 thought-provoking questions to ask in life. Or, like those sorts of books, like self-help books. This is no different. But if Jazz is moaning about the same questions coming up and the conversation being boring, take the reins, baby girl. Take the reins and do what you need to do.
Okay. Well, what I might get people to do
Mhm.
is leave a comment on this podcast
Mhm.
to see what they would do.
Please do.
If you were in Jazz's shoes, would you carry on dating, even if it is boring, but potentially use ChatGPT? Or would you take my advice, stop dating, speak to more people, and see if it comes to you? Let us know in the comment section.
Yeah, please do.
Please do, because I would genuinely love to know.
Yeah.
And
Same.
have you ever used ChatGPT for dating questions? That's another one.
Yeah. Or what is like the most random thing that you have used ChatGPT for?
Oh, no, I don't want to know that.
Okay.
Don't want to know that.
Okay.
Well, if you want to send it, why not? Might read it. Thank you very much for listening once again. I've enjoyed today. Very thought-provoking conversation.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you put it in your list of one of the most thought-provoking things that's maybe happened to you in the last few years?
I'll have to ask ChatGPT for my answer, and I'll get back to you next week.
Thank you for listening.
Don't forget, 5 stars, tell your nans, and you can email us at loveversusthelist.com, gmail.com.
Hang on. Do that again.
Don't forget, 5 stars, tell your nan or your granddads, if you're lucky enough to still have them. This is going deep. And
Email us at loveversusTheList@gmail.com or send us a DM at loveversusTheList on Instagram. I'm off to find a better co-host for next week because clearly the one I've got is absolutely useless.
Bye.
Bye.